A marginal risk of severe weather is in place here for portions of eastern Michigan on Saturday. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. So, dark green areas here, per the SPC Outlook graphic here, includes places such as the Tri Cities, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, Flint, Port Austin, Port Huron, Detroit, Ann Arbor, Monroe, Adrian, Alma, Splits, Grand Rapids, and Lansing. So, Charlotte is included back down toward Benton Harbor, Coldwater, Hillsdale as well, Battle Creek, Kalamazoo, all getting in on a potential severe threat here Saturday afternoon and evening. Now, a few things regarding this entire setup here. It's a level 1 out of 5 risk. So it's not very high on the scale, but still a risk you want to take, at least pay attention to, and take it seriously, as any type of hazard can happen in marginal risk, including tornadoes, damaging wind, and large hail. But switching over here to the forecast model here, a lower peninsula threat. We're going to zoom right on in here to the lower part of Michigan. We'll go ahead and run the radar through, potential radar, should I say, through the time frame here into Saturday. So we see tonight into tomorrow, which is Friday, we're going to see increases of rain showers across the state. But Saturday is the time frame to watch here. Looking into Saturday morning, scattered showers present here in the state. This is at 9 a.m. Saturday. Looking through the afternoon and evening, here's noon on Saturday. This line of storms that extends all the way from about the thumb of Michigan back down here toward Kalamazoo, that's going to be along a cold front here, and that's what's going to be driving these showers and storms. So moving into the afternoon on Saturday, we get some pretty nasty looking storms here. It looks pretty messy though, but this model does indicate a few of these storms are pretty strong, perhaps severe in nature, especially along where that marginal risk is here. This particular model throws it out over the about Detroit area, Monroe County area here. So it bears watching very closely, but overall, a few limiting factors with this setup. Overall, the messiness of it. We have a lot of these rain showers present in the area. There's a lot of moisture available. Yes, that's one of the ingredients. But what this is going to do is not going to allow the environment to destabilize to its fullest here, as instability is needed to get these storms fueled and going. When we have multiple storms fighting the atmosphere for the instability, we're not going to have as much of it present. So number one concern, messy nature equals less instability, equals less fuel, perhaps lessening these severe risks. Now, opposite could be true. If we clear out better and have less than the amount of storms, we could have more instability, storm fuel develop. Looking at forecast soundings, a few other things to note here is our wind shear does look to be quite good across most of the levels we look at, including low level, mid, and upper level wind shear here, especially in our 500 millibar, which is basically your baseline system to kind of, or the baseline level to watch your wind shear. Especially, we're having a good area here of about 50 knots of upper level shear here in place to support storm organization. We drop that down to the 850 millibar. We're going to still see some pretty good winds here in the area here Saturday afternoon. We're getting right around that 20 to 30 plus knot range here across the state. So what I'm trying to tell you here is the wind shear is good, moisture is good, instability is kind of and our source of lift with that shortwave cold front coming through, we're going to have a decent atmosphere here to support damaging winds, large hail, potentially tornado or two, depending on how much we destabilize. But the wind shear here does look pretty favorable for severe weather, perhaps all modes of it. Would expect damaging winds to be the primary concern. Large hail probably a secondary concern, and a spin-up tornado would be a third concern here as well. Today is Thursday, though. We have a couple days left to grab a hold of this forecast, so we're not locking anything in. Just wanted to highlight this, hop on there, get you guys aware that there is a severe risk here in the state for Saturday afternoon, right around that mid-afternoon time frame, 2 p.m. and onward into the evening hours. So stay tuned to forecast. We'll have updates if anything changes. Expect a lot of changes with this forecast. There's a lot of moving parts with this to perhaps switch some stuff up. So just pay attention to future forecast. We'll have you guys updated here at Michigan Storm Chasers. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. You guys have an excellent afternoon and evening on this Thursday in June.